Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. In the wild, all animals are at risk, some more than others, but if they don't watch their back, their lives may very well be cut short. Sometimes they get lucky, and another animal from another species they've never seen before may lend a helping hand. Sometimes the reason why is unknown. Maybe some animals just don't like violence. Whatever the case, it's definitely a beautiful sight. Let's have a look at animals saving each other many times from life-threatening situations. The Lion Savior. This clip is going to be the most unusual thing you will see today, believe me. We all know how intimidating and ferocious lions can be, and it's better to stay away from them, especially when they are hungry. However, this baby calf doesn't seem to know how dangerous this animal can be, and it looks like both of them are playing around and having fun. The lion even seems to be caressing its skin. But then, there comes another lion who has his priorities sorted. He wants food. That's when this calf realizes that not all lions are fun to be with, but he is lucky enough to have the first lion as his friend, who makes the threat go away by warding off the other lion. It seems like being best friends with lions really pays off. The bear's kindness. Bears are fluffy and cute when you look at them from afar, but in reality, they are quite majestic and intimidating. If you remember well, they're some of the biggest animals on land, and they can be quite threatening if you were to find them in the wild. Not only will they steal your food, but they can make a meal out of you if they decide to. So how can one of them become a hero to a dying bird? I mean, look at them. They're so big, and birds are so little. That is something that I can't explain, but it happened in the Budapest Zoo, and here is a video of this rescue in which a bear helped a crow after finding the bird in the water, very close to drowning. For a moment, it seemed like the bear was desperate to get his claws on the poor crow and take advantage of it. However, once the bird was out, the bear was back to whatever he was doing and the bird was able to live. The Rottweiler that saved a smaller dog. Alright, a dog saving another dog doesn't seem that impressive or unbelievable at first. After all, they're the same species. But wait till you hear this story. One morning in a suburban neighborhood, it was early when a small dog's owners stepped away from their little dog Trixie, not knowing that a coyote was ready to prey on their small pet. It only took a few seconds for the coyote to attack Trixie and started carrying the little dog away. Luckily for Trixie, the neighbor's Rottweiler heard the noise and immediately came to rescue his fellow canine friend. He jumped on the coyote, which gave Trixie a chance to escape. The Rottweiler, being so protective and territorial, made sure to chase the coyote far away from the property. I'm sure this coyote didn't come back for a second time. The Dog Father. Here's one dog that didn't just save one life, but many by doing something that is simply unfathomable, by fathering a gaggle of orphan ducklings. Fred, the 10-year-old Labrador, took on quite the responsibility when a flock of ducks was found without a mother at Mountfitchet Castle near Essex, England. Intrepidly, Fred took on the role of protector for these ducklings, who loved to catch a ride on his back. He often takes the 9 ducklings down to the castle moat so they can practice swimming. As shown in the video, Fred has a calm, reserved demeanor around the ducklings, perfect since these creatures are incredibly tiny and fragile. Fred displayed a seemingly intrinsic desire to help these orphan birds despite the differences between ducklings and dogs. The Orangutan and the Chicken. And once again, another bird was drowning. This time, it was a chicken, and its savior was an orangutan. You can't expect anything less from these intelligent primates. However, being such a big animal compared to the small chick, it took the orangutan some work to safely get the bird. After a first attempt, the chicken was back again in the water, but the orangutan didn't just give up. All it took was for the orangutan to put a leaf right in front of the bird so it could latch onto it. The orangutan then placed the bird on the grass and gently stroked it. This act shows heroism, but it also shows the ape's complex intelligence and caring nature. It must have been great to witness this act. Cup holder. Here we have another good boy who proved that he's not just man's best friend, he's there for his feline friends too. A video shows the moment a heroic dog rescues a bewildered cat that had got his head stuck in a plastic cup. The feline is wandering around, unable to see with his head stuck inside a red cup. He backs up, trying to free himself from the trap, when a canine friend approaches him and uses his mouth to remove the object from the animal's head. The cat appears to be visibly relieved and wanders off with his canine companion. Thank the cat gods. This dog was nearby to do what the jerk face holding the camera didn't have the guts to do and take the cup off his head. I just hope this dog will be around someday when I wake up hungover to save my life too. Piglet love. Animals can not only notice when another animal needs to be rescued from a life-threatening situation, but they can also notice it when another animal is stressed out and in need of comfort. This friendship is a prime example of that. Sriracha, the kitten, suffers from a rare neurological disorder that causes balance problems and seizures. Some days, she experiences terrible seizures that leave her feeling off for a couple of days. During one of these periods, Batman, the orphan piglet, became attached to the kitten. As shown in the video, anytime Batman senses Sriracha is having a rough time, he cuddles up to her and keeps her company. While Sriracha may not ever have the normal cat experience, she has something much greater: the friendship of Batman. We all need a friend as intuitive and comforting as Batman. The best part is, Batman is likely not an anomaly. Pigs are known to be incredibly intelligent and social creatures. Deer Savior. I should have named this video Dog Saving Other Animals because here we have another great dog who saved an unusual animal from drowning. Yes, a deer. Call it animal instinct. The dog saw the fawn in the waters off Long Island, New York, and darted into the harbor to pull the young deer to shore. The dog, named Storm, plunged into the water and started swimming out to the fawn, grabbed it by the neck, and started swimming to shore. Storm then started nudging the deer and pulling it to make sure she was going to be okay. Freely called experts to attend to the fawn. But when workers from the Strong Island Animal Rescue League arrived on the beach, the deer darted back into the water again. The humans went to the rescue this time. Deer are pretty dumb animals, aren't they? Hippo saving a wildebeest. Lucky safari goer Chase Kuruks witnessed and captured an unusual sighting at the Gizantombi Dam when the crocodiles attacked a wildebeest and dragged it into the water. Then, the nearby hippos intervened, surrounding the crocs and allowing the wildebeest an opportunity to get away from the danger. It's difficult to pinpoint the exact reason why the hippos would intervene. It might simply be that they didn't like being disturbed by the commotion the thrashing crocodiles were causing. Or it could be the hippos actually have big hearts and don't want any violence around them. What do you guys think? And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it on one of our videos. Monkeys are pretty mischievous animals, and it doesn't seem like they would help any animal other than their own species. However, you should know by now from this video that animals help others when in need. Take this video for example. Here, a bunch of monkeys are observing a stare down between two cats. As soon as they start fighting, all the monkeys come in between to break it up, so there's any violence on their turf. Baboons come to rescue. Let's end this list with an almost impossible incident. This is the moment a hungry cheetah went in for the kill by hanging onto an impala's neck. The big cat was seen gripping its paws and front legs around the impala ram. This incident happened in Kruger National Park, South Africa, and the cheetah looked to have secured its meal, holding the animal down on the ground with the help of its powerful jaws. Then comes a twist. A nearby group of baboons caused a commotion. The cheetah looked in their direction multiple times but kept its grip on impala. Then it just realized that it was best to leave. So yes, the fiercest predator just took to heels. After a few moments, the impala took its chance and jumped up before bounding away. These types of incidents are rare, really rare, but lucky enough, you witnessed one. Thank you for watching the video. Have you ever seen an animal saving anyone? Let us know in the comments and do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.